and the microphone will be muted once the time is up. Thank you. When the president arrives, please join me to welcome Her Excellency. And I will ask you to say, hello, President, welcome, President, with us. Vice Premier Shen, Director Christensen of AIT, esteemed guests, teams of excellence, and winning teams of Cohack, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the award ceremony of 2020 Presidential Hackathon. The event is supervised by the Office of the President, organized by the Executive Yuan, and co-organized by the Ministry of Economic Affairs, Board of Science and Technology, National Development Council, and American Institute in Taiwan. I'm MC today, Guo Wei Chen. Thank you. I am the MC, and I don't have to wear masks, but if you can present here, you can remove the mask, but please remember to put on your mask when you finish your presentation. The event is based on open data and use digital technology to drive collaboration across disciplines and agencies as well as policy innovation. It has been 3 years since its inception. And the world is suffering from COVID-19. Based on the spirit of the event, the Executive Yuan and AIT jointly organized Cohack, inviting experts from different countries and disciplines, the central and local governments, and the private sector to demonstrate hackers' capabilities and propose solutions to sustainable development. The event lasts for 8 months, and 3 groups of people really put a lot of energy in it. So I would like to extend our appreciation to them. First, our thanks goes to the organizing committee for formulating rules, providing consultations and coordination. Members of the committee, please stand up for a standing ovation. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you. And then I would like to thank the members of the selection committee. They overcome time differences, had many discussions online and offline, and it was energy consuming to observe and select proposals. And I would like to ask members of selection committee to stand up for a standing ovation. We have members here. Thank you, judges. Lastly, I would like to extend my appreciation to the advisory committee. They have provided comments during workshops and other events to make the proposals more specific and feasible. And I would like to ask the advisors to stand up for a standing ovation. Thank you, advisors. Although it's the 2020 Presidential Hackathon award ceremony. But I believe you can recognize by the photo which event it is because you are wearing masks. Of course, we will have photo session for you, and you probably will not be able to reveal the faces, but please smile under the masks so that you can see your smiley face in the photo. The hackathon, Presidential Hackathon, started in January, and it has been 8 months before the award ceremony. Let us watch a video translated into English, Japanese, French, Russian, and Taiwanese and Hakka by volunteers. And you'll know how important friendships is.
嘿，你在吗？你正在为眼前的问题而担心烦恼吗？
不管是音乐理想，也是指引，一出书慢慢的减速命嘅美嘅。
在数位时代，各行各业的 hacker 仍免孤军独战。2020总統杯 Hackson。
周知を集めてデジタルテクノロジーとイノベーションを駆使し、現状を変えましょう。
Пользуя открытые данные правительства, давай проверим твою идею на Тайване.
Votre solution va changer la société. Vous pourriez être le hacker informatique qui résout le problème.
Hey, are you there? Team up, hackers.
A big hand, please. In the future, next year, we will probably have more the videos translated into more languages. The event this year received 250 domestic proposals and 51 proposals from 34 countries. And the numbers of domestic proposals and countries doubled this year. And the Cohack, within 8 days of solicitation, received 53 proposals from 7 countries. So this is a very good year. People are looking forward to the event.
我们是台湾好植地的团队。那其实我们发现到台湾还有一些地方、一些绿地可以多种一些大树。那我们想要建构一个平台，让大家想要找地方种树的人都可以在这个平台找到地点。面对未来的气候变迁以及我们绿色生活的一些需求，大树是可以扮演很重要的角色。但是如何让这些大树在对的地方找到一个比较安身立命的一些地点，那这是蛮重要的一个问题点。那也希望透过我们的专案去做整合，找出适合种大树的一些地点。透过这一次的总统杯黑客松，我们可以拜访很多的中央部会以及地方政府，那大家都可以给予我们很多的回馈跟意见。那同时间，我们也邀请了很多的民间单位，包含环境的 NGO 的工作者，或者是企业社会责任部门的工作者，大家对于找地种树其实是有一些共鸣。在未来，透过平台，让多元的角色都可以在上面找出合作的机会。
大家好，我们是 CQ Plus 奉茶行动。
大家好，我们是 Secure Plus 奉茶行动团队。我们希望透过奉茶行动，达到源头减塑，为台湾减少1% 的瓶装水，创造2.3座大安森林公园的碳吸附量。关于塑胶保特瓶，其实大家都知道，我们因为一次性的使用，它造成很多环境的冲击。而台湾1年有56亿个瓶子，其中有10亿个是瓶装水，所以团队也在思考，如果我们要喝水，有没有一个更永续、更环保的方式？而大家都知道，在这个制造瓶装水的过程当中，它其实会消耗大量的水、石油以及2氧化碳。所以，如果我们可以从源头就减少1年为台湾省下1% 的瓶子，我们就可以减少大量的资源以及减少2氧化碳的排放。在这一次的成果，我们主要会透过一个 APP 将供水者及喝水者连接在一起。我们希望在这一次的专案，可以从源头就可以减少资源的一个浪费。
红雷，红雷，红雷。
节能自在好生活的团队，台湾就目前为止的话，简单说，我们可以分为创能、储能以及节能这3个区块来做能源的管理。那就节能而言的话，其实是最迅速、最快速到位的节能的方式。那台电公司自106年开始布建低压 AMI 的装置。那就新北市政府而言，它是107年投入 HEMS 的推广。那如何将电表的前端以及表后端的讯息结合在一起，其实是这次的案子的一个最大的一个利基。
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome Her Excellency President Tsai.
欢迎总统，我们恭请总统致辞。
We now invite President Tsai to address us. Please be seated. Please be seated. It sounds odd that we are in the presidential hall, in the presidential office, and welcome President. Welcome you all to the office of the President. This is my only out of the script. Vice Premier Shen Rongjin, Minister without Portfolio Audrey Tang, Ambassador at Large Chen Zhenran, AID Director Brent Christensen, Secretary General of the Presidential Office, and representatives, ambassadors in Taiwan, government officials, selection committee, and advisory committee members, all hackathon partners, good afternoon. This year marks the 3rd time we have held the Presidential Hackathon. Especially during this pandemic, we have seen that the cooperation between private sector experts and the government and using open data and innovative technology have made our overall disease prevention work faster, more responsive, and more efficient. Through interdisciplinary cooperation, it helps resolve difficult government policy and public lifestyle issues, and this is the best way to realize the hackathon spirit. This presidential hackathon is being held during a global pandemic. It has attracted more hackers to participate in this year's event. There are twice as many proposals as last year, and over 10,000 members of the public voted to support their favorite proposal. This kind of active participation in public affairs also inspires discussion and spurs enthusiasm for change. These are essential to continuous progress in civil society and the nation as a whole. I want to also take this opportunity to congratulate the 12 award-winning teams, including Cohack. You are all outstanding teams as determined by popular vote and the judging process, and the results you produced are truly remarkable. I want to once again congratulate for your achievement. This year's winners have addressed issues like energy conservation, climate change, and the tracking and prevention of environmental pollution, which are all critical challenges today. Through this hackathon and the spirit of public-private cooperation, combining the wisdom and power of everyone involved, we can use digital technology to apply government data in a meaningful way and bring innovation and vitality to overall government policy implementation. I also believe that deep and diverse public participation is indispensable to optimizing government performance. The impacts of the current pandemic have also helped us understand that many problems cannot be resolved by a single country, but require the cooperation of global partners working together. We therefore made a point to invite international teams to submit proposals for this year's hackathon. I want to thank the 53 teams from 7 countries submitted the proposals. This shows that more and more people around the world aspire to engage in cross-border cooperation. I also want to offer a special thanks to AIT for supporting the International Hackathon and the Coronavirus Hackathon. I believe that working together through multinational cooperation is the key to addressing global challenges. Once again, I want to congratulate all the team making this achievement. I hope we can continue to apply the hackathon spirit to even more different areas, working together to overcome limitations, resolve difficult issues, provide more innovative solutions. Thank you all.
美国在台协会 AIT 呢，一直是总统杯黑客松重要的国际合作伙伴。今年也与行政院共同主办了台美防疫松 Cohack， 在推动开放数据资料以及运用方面呢，不遗余力。请各位用热情的掌声欢迎美国在台协会台北办事处 AIT 厉英杰处长为我们支持，掌声欢迎厉处长。It's an honor to welcome Mr. William Bram Christensen, the Director of American Institute in Taiwan's Taipei office, to give us remarks. Let's give a warm welcome to Director Christensen.
President Tsai, Secretary General Lee, Vice Premier Shen, Deputy Minister Zhang, Minister Chen, Minister Wang,
部长以及王部长以及陈部长，各位先生、各位女士，午安。非常高兴能够参加这一次的盛会。首先，我想要恭喜所有参赛的团队，特别是参加最后竞赛的团队，大家的想法。
AIT has been involved in the Presidential Hackathon since its inception in 2018. But this year, AIT co-hosted with Taiwan the international track of the Presidential Hackathon, which brought together teams from around the world to use technology and social innovation to advance human progress. In many ways, the Presidential Hackathon exemplifies the very best of Taiwan: technology, innovation, and social good. While hackathons originally started in the United States, Taiwan has definitely taken them to a new level.
把黑客松竞赛带到另外一个层次。今年的获奖团队非常创新，希望能够解决我们现在在台湾面临的环境问题，用科技来找种树的地方，或是降低资源浪费等等，这一些解决方案都能够帮助我们台湾的环境。我非常高兴能够有奉茶 App， 让我们能够减少垃圾以及塑胶瓶。总统杯黑客松非常的特别，我们有很多官员以及决策。
and government for the sake of innovative public policy. And I would be remiss if I did not take this opportunity to again praise Taiwan for its amazingly successful response to COVID-19 pandemic. As Digital Minister Tong has often said, Taiwan's response has leveraged technology from the get-go and has been fast, fair, and fun. Fast in terms of the health authorities' immediate action when they learned of this new influenza-like virus from Wuhan. Fair in terms of Taiwan's support of civic technologists who ensured that mask rationing and prevention were done in a fair and equitable way. And while there is nothing funny about COVID-19, Taiwan has done an outstanding job of using a humor over rumor approach to communicate transparently and effectively with the public, creating viral memes like Dongchai, the Shibu Inu, not sure what that is, but to make sure that correct information from health authorities is spread faster than fake information. What most distinguishes Taiwan from so many other parts of the world is how it openly encourages conversation about values, rejecting the notion that this is a binary choice between human rights and security. The Taiwan model shows how it is possible to have both. Despite being unfairly excluded from international bodies dedicated to global problem solving, Taiwan has nonetheless committed itself to being a force for good and by contributing its expertise to the international community. Through this hackathon, Taiwan is once again reminding the world that technological advancement is about more than just business and economic opportunities. We often describe the U.S.-Taiwan partnership with the phrase, real friends, real progress. 真朋友,真进展. And our mutual support of the Presidential Hackathon perfectly illustrates this concept. In closing, I would like to again congratulate the winners and also commend Taiwan for fostering an innovative and entrepreneurial spirit through this exciting Presidential Hackathon. We look forward to celebrating the success of many more to come in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Director Christensen. Winning is just the beginning. The ultimate goal is execution and policies. The 5 teams of excellence will take this opportunity to present their proposals and progress in 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes at most. Please join me to welcome the first team, Patch by Planting, presented by Honorary President.
中央广播电台克雷门主持人。
总统。
President, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of the team, I would like to present our proposal. With this project aims to identify trees planting proposal. There are 2,300 sites for planting trees, and we can make these spaces greener. So we can plant 2.3 million trees in these places, and this is a collaboration between private and public sectors. We invite the Forestry Bureau and Taoyuan City Government to work with us, and Executive Yuan also support us with our program. And such program will help Taiwan in the future. There are a lot of spaces in Taiwan for tree planting. If we can identify the right tree to grow in the future, we can grow more trees, and the trees will be more healthier, which will do good to the environment and mitigate climate change. And you can see we have consulted with ministers and vice premier and other public sectors. And we also work with the enterprises, and they support our program. And we believe that we will yield concrete results with our collaboration with the government. And we will be able to plant a tree with our loved ones. And by doing so, we can revolutionize the view for tree planting, and we will be able to do this. And I have a French friend staying in Taiwan who are willing to join our bids. I hope to use this event to plant more trees and create more sustainable living space. Thank you. Thank you, patchwork planting. You can plant a tree for your loved ones. I need to plant many trees. And let's welcome Circuit Plus, presented by CEO Mr. Huang, President, esteemed guests. We are Hyundai App. We are Circuit Plus. We connect with the EPA to exert greater influence and amply demonstrate the capabilities of a private-public partnership. Offering a drink is a unique form of hospitality and culture. Offering a drink, Hyundai App connects water drinkers and water suppliers to demonstrate this hospitality. And based on this culture, we add open data and technology to combine with Hyundai App so that people will be able to locate water refill stations near them and play a game to cut waste for use of resources at the source. And we are glad to work with EPA and have the support of Deputy Minister of EPA within 3 months to add more 7,000 real refill stations, and we hope to add more 12,000 refill stations by the end of the year. And as of the morning, the number of users have reached 45,000. And through digital technology, we will be able to innovatively confluence the forces across society and exert greater influence. So I would like to invite the President and all of you to join our bid so that we will be able to create eco-friendly and healthy and hospitable Taiwan. Thank you. Let's welcome Energy Saving Smarter Life.
The presenter today is the Systems Integration Senior PM at Taiwan Power Company. President Tsai, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We are Energy Saving Smarter Life team. So outline of my presentation today is up here. 97% of our energy in Taiwan relies on imports. So energy conservation is the most important way to conserving energy. Many people want to conserve energy, however, they don't know where to start. So we are thinking about how to provide information to the public to help them identify high energy consuming appliances and further improve their electricity use efficiency. Our team is composed of members from the Taiwan Power Company, as well as the Department of Environmental Protection of the New Taipei City Government and the Institute for Information Industry. Currently, the home energy management system that we have needs to be installed into each household. The management system, however, costs a lot and it takes time to install, so it's not easy to promote that, to promote its penetration. So we decided to use non-intrusive load monitoring and installed advanced metering infrastructure. So this helps people identify what appliances consume more energy, and we provide that information to users so that they can conserve energy. In the future, in coordination with the AMI installment of Thai Power Company, in 2030, we expect to conserve 1.9 billion kilowatt hours of energy savings. We hope that through this event today, we can urge the public to save energy, to use electricity smarter, and to reduce their bills. We hope to reduce carbon emission, and Thai Power is able to do that by increasing installation of AMI. We can help the power industry, help the public, and also the government. Thank you all. Thank you to the Energy Saving and Smarter Life team. And next, let us welcome the Weather and Health for All team. Today we have the Deputy DG of the Health Promotion Administration. President Tsai, hello everyone. We are the team from the Weather and Health for All. This is a team composed of members from the Academia Sinica, Central Weather Bureau, and the MOHW. What we want to do is to combine all of our information regarding health and also regarding weather, combine that to provide alerts. And who do we alert? We need to alert the most susceptible people to weather conditions. So we've interviewed farmers, laborers, and so on. We wanted to understand what kind of help they need from the government. So we've connected resources across 7 government agencies. It includes the Ministry of Labor and so on. This year was a very warm year, so we've personally felt the effects of climate change. And in the future, we'll be using open data and combining our resources across platforms to provide information and services. We will be interfacing across applications. We'll be addressing issues that are related to climate, not just high temperatures. Anything that relates to health is our responsibility. So this includes humidity, how we can connect all of that information. There are 7 government agencies, and they have 8 applications. We are interfacing across all of these applications. We've combined our resources with the Hongdae app mentioned earlier so that we can provide more services. Under the instruction of Minister Chen of the MOHW, we are also interfacing with our National Health Insurance plan. So we want to do that to help people better prevent heat injuries. We will also integrate numbers such as air quality indexes, and so as to prevent diseases that are caused by extreme weather conditions. Through this hackathon, we've learned a lot. We've learned how to change our perspectives and think from other people's perspectives. We hope to address these issues and help as many people as we can. This is our vision, to leave no one behind. Thank you all. Thank you to the Weather and Health for All team. And last but not least, let us welcome Tongming Footprint, the Deputy Secretary General of the Green Citizens Action Alliance. President Tsai, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is a project done by the Green Citizens Action Alliance. We are here to address illegal factories on farmland. This is a very complex issue. How do we maintain food security, environmental protection, and also social justice and economic development? It is a very complex issue, and we have tried to find the balance in this project. We looked at mid to high level pollution factories and those factories that have violations on farmland. There are thousands of plus factories that are violating certain laws. The MOEA may say that we have all of this information. What is the point of your project? That is true, but you are not opening that data up to the public. So that is why we are here today, so that we can ask the MOEA to release their data. So far, we have a lot of factories who have temporary registrations. No matter what level of pollution these factories are, they can obtain temporary registrations. This is something that we want to address. There are a lot of unregistered factories that actually have violations, and we want to be able to address that through our actions. There are factories that should be relocated, but the timeline for that is 6 years. But we have to ensure food security or food safety for everyone. So this timeline is too long for us, and we want to be able to review this policy. So this is an example. This is an electroplating company. They obtained a temporary registration, but according to the original laws, they weren't supposed to get one because they are a mid to high level polluting factory. But there was a backdoor in the legislation, and they were able to obtain temporary registration. So because they got that registration, they were able to discharge wastewater, and they've done that for 5 years. This is unacceptable, and this is something we need to address. We want the government to review these policies so as to ensure food safety. Time's up. Thank you very much to the Tongming Footprint team. This is a very important project indeed. Due to the pandemic, our event and all activities surrounding it was moved online. We've overcome time differences to submit all the proposals, and a total of 51 proposals from 34 countries were received. And we want to thank the Open Contracting Partnership for helping to co-organize the effort. Due to the pandemic, they were unable to make it today, but we do have a message from them, a video we'd like to show you.
Hi, I'm Ben Ferns. I'm the Global Head of Infrastructure at the Open Contracting Partnership, OCP. OCP are proud partners of the Presidential Hackathon. And this year, once again, we have received an overwhelmingly positive response to the hackathon's call for proposals. Out of these applications, 7 exceptional teams were selected to be part of the final 7. And these are Civic Data Labs, Cost Central America, Data Sketch, Keep Our Country Clean, Learning Man, Market Research Tool, and Syntech Arrow. You've all come a long way in a very short space of time, and you should feel very proud of yourselves. I know I am. It has been an honor and a privilege working with you all these last 7 weeks, and I really hope that you will keep up the good work and keep working on your projects even after this hackathon ends. But this is a competition, as we all know, and 2 amazing teams have been crowned as champions of the Presidential Hackathon 2020. And these 2 teams are Civic Data Labs and Learning Man. Many, many congratulations to you both. You have gone above and beyond on every aspect of the Presidential Hackathon's strategic and technical requirements to rightfully claim your place as the best of the best. As a judge, I have been impressed by the quality of your projects, the depth of your commitment, and the extent of your tireless efforts and hard work. So it is my pleasure to award to you both the Open Contracting Bounty worth $5,000 each. And we look forward to continuing our partnership with you so that together we can use open contracting to deliver the Sustainable Development Goals.
Thank you to the support from OCP. And up next is a message from the 2 winning teams of the international track of the Presidential Hackathon. The first team is from India, the Civic Data Lab Fiscal
India
Force.
is home to 1.3 billion people, of which 300 billion are in poverty. Yet the country's public spending on health hovers just above 1% of the gross domestic product. This is below developing countries such as China and Brazil, and significantly below developed countries like the UK and US. The ongoing pandemic has exposed India's weaknesses. The country requires massive investment in public health over the next 2 to 3 years to successfully tide over the COVID crisis.
While India has an open data policy, data related to budgets, public spending, and government procurements are still not published in machine-readable formats. Data is often not downloadable easily, buried under CAPTCHAs. This opaqueness and lack of accountability within the public procurement system has led to service delays, infrastructure gaps, and corruption. Civic Data Lab has started the journey to publish this data in OCDS format. Towards this goal, we developed the Health Procurement Performance Index for Himachal Pradesh, an Indian state with only 1 hospital bed for 6,000 people. Data on procurement has been mapped to sustainable development goals related to health and sanitation, along with specific focus on nature of work. The main components of the index are process efficiency, fiscal planning, and participation promotion, estimated from different KPIs.
Each administrative unit in the state gets its own report cards that reflect its performance. The index was developed based on extensive feedback from stakeholders, particularly finance department, which helped us create it with scalability, replicability, and cost effectiveness in mind. In the short term, the index will promote and encourage better procurement, publishing, and dissemination standards, along with robust analysis of the data.
Wider adoption of the Health Procurement Performance Index in the long term will lead to more efficient health management systems and stronger participation from civil society for improved oversight. Our work begins now. Thank you.
Thank you to Civic Data Lab. Next up is Learning Man, a team from Taiwan.
Hello everyone, we are Learning Man. We'd like to share with you our project, Social Housing Map. Social housing is an important way to achieve a sustainable city and provide affordable housing for everyone in Taiwan. The success of social housing is important, and in this project we try to tackle 2 issues. First, improve social housing procurement data accessibility, enable analysis, and facilitate better procurement environment. Second, improve social social housing officials' internal communication. To solve these two problems, we built a data pipeline that automatically collects procurement data and converts to open contract data standard format, which is the OCDS format. By aggregating this data with solicited geographic information from government officials, we're able to analyze and show insights in our website. We also provide a portal for government officials to upload contracts and tender updates to reduce communication friction and improve data transparency. We would like to shout out to the government officials who worked with us, including but not limited to the Ministry of the Interior, Public Construction Commission, and local officials like specialists from the Urban Development Bureau of Tainan City Government. Some of the expected outcomes include the following. First, by providing more open data and analysis, the social housing procurement process could be more transparent. Being more transparent, we believe the implementation could be more reliable. This helps us achieve SDG goal number 11, a more sustainable city. Second, by combining other data sets, we will be able to tell the impact of social housing and answer questions like whether this social housing boosts up the economy around the neighborhood, or whether this project increased birth rate in the area. We can help the government make better decisions and improve SDG goal 11.3 and 11.7. Third, this project helps our government have better transparency. Our government would be more reliable and accountable. This is also an important factor of SDG goal 16.6. Fourth, by being a role model in open data, open contracting, and social housing projects, we could build more global partnerships, another way to prove the hashtag Taiwan can help.
Last but not least, for this project, we hope our open government could help us connect the world.
We hope our citizens have an easier way to participate in policy and decision making.
We hope to make Taiwan a more sustainable country.
We hope everyone has a place to call home.
We hope we can keep on learning and make a change to Taiwan and the world. Thank you for your time again.
We are Learning Man.
Congratulations to Learning Man. While we cannot travel, these videos allow us to witness the efforts that our friends over the world put in towards sustainable development. Before presenting the trophy, allow me to tell you all a bit more about the trophy this year. The trophy is made of colored glass fired at 800 degrees Celsius and sits atop recycled wood. Taiwan's central mountain range runs down the center of the trophy, splitting the view. Only at certain angles can the shape of Taiwan be seen. The trophy is an enigma, and only through the joint efforts of hackers can the Morse code on the trophy be deciphered to reveal the UN SDGs. It symbolizes the brainstorming and innovation required to make technological breakthroughs. Now let's move on to the main part of today, the awards. First, the 5 winning teams of the 2020 Presidential Hackathon. Let's welcome Patch by Planting. Please join me to welcome President Tsai to do the honor of presenting the trophy. Honorary Chairman will receive the trophy.
好，那我们也恭喜台湾好子弟团队，我们请团队成员一起往前一步哈，我们跟总统站在同一排，看向前方的摄影机，再一次与总统进行合照。好的，看到各位的笑容，非常开心，再次恭喜台湾好子弟团队，恭喜你们！接下来，让我们掌声欢迎
Please welcome Circle Plus. Mr. Huang, CEO, and the Deputy Minister Tsai will accept the trophy.
我们请黄伟成执行长代表接奖杯。我们请看向前方的摄影机与总统进行合照。好，再来，我们请团队成员一起往前一步。 好，我们站在同一排，很棒。我们看向前方的摄影机，与总统进行合照。来，谢谢，再次恭喜 Circle Plus 团队。接下来，我们掌声欢迎。
Up next is Energy Saving Smart Living. Chairman Yang of Thai Power Company, Deputy Commissioner of the EPD of New Taipei City, as well as Senior Director of ITI. Chairman Yang will accept the trophy.
来，我们看向前方的摄影机，与总统进行合照。谢谢，非常棒！我们再次恭喜节能自在好生活团队。接下来，我们掌声欢迎理事主。
Followed by Weather and Health for All. Minister Chen from the Health and Welfare, DG Chen of Central Weather Bureau, and Dr. Long from Academia Sinica will accept the trophy.
好，我们也请团队在这个后方，掌声鼓励。好，我们请部长代表授奖。我们看向前方的摄影机，与总统进行合照。我们也请团队一起往前一步，好，来看向前方的摄影机，与总统进行合照。谢谢你们，大家回座的时候记得口罩就要戴上喽。接下来我们要来欢迎压轴的团队。
And the last but not the least, Towing Footprints. Deputy SG Secretary General of Chen from Green Citizens Actions Alliance will accept the trophy.
好，我们请看向前方的摄影机。好，谢谢。我们请团队成员一起往前站一步，站在同一排，与总统一起再次合照。好，我们看向前方的摄影机。谢谢，非常谢谢，恭喜寇明足迹团队。好，我们请总统留步。紧接着，我们要颁发国际松的获奖。
Now, I would like to present the awards of the international track.
This year's international track. 第一队有请印度台北协会施凡尼 Miss Shivani Gupta 助理会长代表 CV Data Lab Physical Force 团队来领奖。Firstly, we will have India Taipei Association Assistant Director General Miss Shivani Gupta to receive the award of behalf of Team CV Data Lab. 由于我们团队无法来现场，我们非常感谢我们助理会长来。
The team is unable to attend the ceremony in person, so the Gupta Direct Assistant DG Gupta will accept the trophy. And I would like to ask Ms. Zhu to accept the award from Learning Man. This is quite auspicious. There are 5 members, and 3 members are living in the United States. So we have the photos of these 3 members printed out to take a photo. President, please remain on the stage, and congratulations to the 7 winning teams and teams of excellence. Now, let's proceed to Cohack trophy presentation. This March, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and AIT issued a U.S.-Taiwan joint statement which pledged that both sides will join hands in combating COVID-19. The Cohack event was thus born, which aimed to gather the brightest minds in hackathon from innovative ways to combat COVID-19. Next, we will presenting the awards to the 5 winning teams of Cohack. The representatives for each team please come on stage. Now, Mr. Lin from Gemini Data, please come to the stage to accept the trophy. Dr. Wang from Logbro Frontline Support, please come to the stage. Mr. Yang from the Interdisciplinary Laboratory, come onto the stage to accept the award. Last but not the least, General Manager Shah from Digital Epidemic Prevention System, please come to the stage.
非常恭喜！好，总统请留步，我们也请团队代表往前一步，与总统站在同一排。我们非常恭喜以上5组的台美防疫松获奖团队。现在我们要进行这个合影，我们来同时邀请台美防疫松的主办单位行政院沈荣金副院长以及美国在台协会台北办事处的厉英杰处长一起上台。Now we will have a group photo of Cohack. We invite Vice Premier Shen Rongjin and Director Christensen to please join us for the photo. 好，我们一起看向前方的摄影师。好，谢谢。来，我们请贵宾稍后一下哈，我们先恭请总统回座。
Thank you all very much. We'd like to ask President Tsai to please take a seat. Vice Premier Shen and Director Christensen, please return to your seats. And the team representatives, please take your seats. Thank you all for participating. And now, please look ahead to our mystery figure up here. That's right, the photographer today. We're going to take one big group photo. Everyone has to be in the photo except me, so smile for the cameras. We are using very high-tech bench here to make sure that everyone fits into this photo. I hope this issue can be addressed at the next hackathon. So thumbs up. So our friends on the right, please raise your right hand. On those on the left, please raise your left hand. Let's switch to OK. This is the hackathon spirit. Everything should be A-OK. Make sure to smile big for the cameras. Make sure that your eyes are smiling too. Thank you all very much. Just one more minute. We have one more animation to capture. So please wave your hands at the camera up here to capture one final moment for the hackathon event. All right, thank you all so much. Thank you again to President Tsai for being here with us personally to present the awards to all of the winning teams. I want to invite everyone now to join me in bidding farewell to President Tsai. Thank you, President Tsai, and thank you all. The event is not over yet. Please be seated. You may have discovered that there was a goodie bag on your seat when you entered. It is full of goodies, and I invite you to unveil it with me today. Inside, you will find products made from environmentally conscious companies. There is a backpack knitted from recycled bottles, souvenir t-shirt, and a Sheriff Tea Egg gift set, all the way from Taiwan. This Tea Egg brand is the first to receive carbon footprint verification, and let us continue to egg on the hacker spirit and private-public partnerships to create infinite possibilities. Taiwan can help, and Taiwan will keep on helping. Thank you all very much.
谢谢大家。那我们请大家，我们请大家先稍坐一下。
Thank you once again. Please remain seated for now. If you borrowed earphones on your way in, please leave the headsets on your seat.
Please leave the headset on your seat. Thank you. 那我们请大家再稍坐一下，让我们总统先回到他的办公室。今天的活动呢，非常的隆重，也非常感谢大家。
It's been a very successful event today. And if you borrowed headsets, please leave them on your seat. We hope that in the future, all of the hackathon teams can continue with their goals and achieve